Hello everyone, Aerophite here, and this is going to be an updated video to my currency system video. And my currency is called rupees. You can call your currency whatever you want once again. So, first things first, how do you create this rupees variable? It's really easy. Scoreboard, objectives, objectives, gotta spell it right. Add, whatever you want to call it. So I called it rupees. Dummy. Alright, and then you can name it if you want, but this last line here isn't really necessary. And there you go, rupees already exists, and that is our variable there. Now, that's it for now, and then what I wanted to point out is my other rupee system, what happened was, if I killed a chicken, say, or a cow or anything like that, it gave me rupees, but as you see, this currency system does not do that, and that's what's great about it. Now, it is a lot bigger than the other one, but it's tileable, and it's one-wide tileable, so it's not too bad. And it's going to be at your spawn chunk anyway, so you probably don't have much there other than any other sort of controlling things for your server. Okay, so basically I've specified 10 different mobs that I'll get rupees from, and I've messed around with the tellraw command a little bit and gotten stuff like that to work as well. So here's the idea. If I spawn a witch and I kill it, alright, I will get +5 rupees, as you see, and it's in red. That's part of the tellraw command, and you don't even really need to display how many rupees or whatever you get, so don't even really worry about that, but I will put that in the description so that you can do that if you would like. Okay, now the next thing is, if I kill a skeleton, you'll notice that I don't get rupees. And, you know, that's perfectly fine, because what has happened is, I've specified that it takes 2 kills of a skeleton in order to get a rupee. Okay, and I'll show you how to do both of these right now. Okay, so thing to note, this block, you see how we have the repeater going into this block? It's necessary because we don't want to light that block right there, so it's just lighting this one, which is lighting that block, and technically this one, but we don't care about that one, so it's just lighting that one. Same thing goes for this one. We're lighting this one so that it only lights these 3 command blocks rather than also lighting this command block and yada yada. Okay, so those blocks are necessary. Just wanted to point that out. Okay, so the idea behind this system, right? We got a clock going. It tests if you've killed a specific mob. If you have, it allows the hopper clock to go and continually hits this with a clock. Now, this block then hits these 3 command blocks, and basically what happens is this one adds rupees to the person's rupee count, currency count, whatever. This one displays the message, so it's really not necessary if you don't want to display a message. And this one right here removes a kill from that scoreboard. And once the score basically gets below whatever the minimum is, so once it gets below 3 in this case for zombies, the clock here will stop because of this testfor command and stuff. Right, so that's the idea. Now let's build this thing. It's really not that complicated. Maybe a little logically complicated, but in general it's not too bad. So you create your clock, and I gotta stress that this can be any clock you want. You just need these repeaters to keep hitting here. Okay? Place a command block on top, and we'll do the commands in a minute, but let's go ahead and do the other command block, and then just a random block, you know, any sort of building block that you want on top of those. Alright, and then you got this. Okay, now we need to grab the signal from this row of command blocks. So what we'll do is place a block and use repeaters. Okay, so whenever, however many mobs we specified have been killed, this will get lit and start our hopper clock at the top. Okay, so we put that into a block with a torch on the bottom, or on the side rather, and then a block on top. And this is basically going to lock our hopper clock whenever we don't want it to go. That's the idea behind it anyway, and all that good stuff. Okay, so there we go. We have that, and now we need to actually grab the signal from this hopper in order to hit this command block repeated, or not command block, but block repeatedly. So we put that there, and we put comparators once again on the top, and you're pretty much done, but don't forget to put items in here, like I did in a previous version of this recording. Okay, so that's done. Now let's take a look at the commands, and they are in a very particular order. In this one, right, well, okay, I guess one thing first. You have to create these scoreboard objects, so you know how we created rupees, right? Basically, you need to create another one, so let's do skeleton. Skeleton kills. Okay, and I already have an object named this, but anyway, skeleton kills, and you do stat dot, and something to note, if you hit tab, it will show you all the possibilities, right? And you want to use kill entity dot, and once you do that dot, you can do tab again, and it will show you a whole bunch of different entities you can do. Yay! But we're doing skeletons, so skeleton, and you don't really need anything else. So you do that, and once again, I already have the skeleton kills variable, so it's not going to be created. You know, if you wanted to create, let's do witch now, you would do the same thing. You would just replace, you know, whatever part says skeleton with witch, and you got it, and our mine already exists. Okay, so once those are created for every single mob that you want, and you have this little template here going, you first test for a kill from that object. So test for, and you want to test all players' scoreboard. So all players score, and then skeleton kills, min, and then equals to 2. Now you can use whatever number you want here. This is just how many kills is required before they actually get anything, right? So I'm going to say it takes 2 skeleton kills to do anything. Okay, now these 3 command blocks are in a very particular order. This one right here is going to add to the player's score. So, so scoreboard, players, add, at all again, and this is going to look exactly the same. So it's just score, skeleton kills, min equal 2, right? And then you want to add however many rupees or whatever. So I want to give only 1 rupee. Now I'm just going to take from my text document that I have open here the command for this one. And the reason for that is that it's this, you know, weird tellraw command that I think is stupid, but very confusing stuff. So I'll put this in the description, but this is just to say +1 rupees with a green text and all that good stuff. Oops, notice something. I need that to be min of 2. Once again, this part is always the same, this add all portion here. Right? Okay, and then we'll do the next one, which is the actual removing of the kill count or whatever. So scoreboard, players, remove, at all, same thing. Skeleton kills, min equal 2. There we go. And then whatever variable you want to remove from, so in this case, skeleton kills. Alright, and then 1. Or no, you want to remove 2. You want to remove however many is your minimum. Alright, so there you go. And that should be it. And that will work now for skeletons. So let's stop our skeleton one over here. This one. And let's stop our witch one too. We'll do the witch one. So to change it to where the witches will work, you just take everything that you got here and you move it over and you rename everything how you want it. So witch kills and 1. Okay, so it should now work for skeletons and witches. So let's get a sword. Sword. Alright, and then we'll get a skeleton spawner and a witch spawner. Oops. Got rid of that. Okay, and I changed the color and stuff of the tellraw command for the witch, but So there you go, we get +5 rupees for a witch. And the skeleton, I won't get anything at first. Come back here. Nothing. And then nothing? Did I say 3 somewhere? I bet I did. Did I just not get a message, guys? Oh, there it is. I just didn't get a message because I didn't change that to 2. So, make sure your variables are good. So this should be my 4th skeleton kill, so I should get a message. There we go, +1 rupee. Now once again, that was just in the display. It actually did still give me the rupees, right? If I kill this. Right. Oh, and as you saw, I only got actually 1 rupee for the witch, right? So you have to make sure you change everything the way you want it. You know, now with the witch I should get actually 5, and with the skeleton it should take 2 kills in order to get it, and I'll get a message. There we go. Okay, it's working. So make sure your variables are right before you put this on your server, or before you like are done messing with it for the day or whatever you're doing. Okay, so I hope you liked the video, guys. I know it's kind of long. I know it's a little complicated, but I thought it was pretty neat, and it was definitely an upgrade from the previous one. Okay, so if you like these kind of things, please let me know. Let me know how to improve them. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you did like, you know, all that good stuff. And if whatever I say, or whatever you say rather, I think is a problem, I'll attempt to fix it and all that good stuff. So yeah, and also guys, please give me suggestions of videos to do. I'd love to do whatever you want to see, so just let me know. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Later.